What's going on out there, YouTube? This is SCL0320 representing JVS. I got Jonathan to my right.
Yep.
I got Ray to my left. We just came out of the Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition, and by far, this is a better movie.
Yeah.
To me, this is
a different movie.
Yeah, it's a definitive movie because there's so many things that are left out that you didn't expect that makes the movie better. But for you, Jonathan, what was the experience for you?
It was way better, like you said. Like especially it made Lex like way better character in my opinion.
Yeah.
Highlighted the movie for me personally.
Yeah, because it explains a lot of the things that he did.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of
little
the motivations.
like little things, but it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Everything made a lot more sense. It filled in like all the gaps.
So for you, what is the big change that kind of changed your arc for this movie? Make it a different movie?
I mean,
everything. Bro.
How would I put that into just a few words? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think like just like Superman was just leagues better.
Yeah.
Just so much better. Even that little scene where he calls up his mom in the middle of the night, that did so much for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that would do a lot for a lot of people if they had just like put those little scenes of Clark, playing detective and like being more than just like like watching the news and hearing people say shit about him. Like
yeah, absolutely.
It added like a totally different dimension to his character.
Yeah, and I mean for me, the reason why I say it's the definitive version is because like the desert sequence makes sense, Lex's expletives make sense, but this is a Batman and Superman movie.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Superman gets his due. Like you feel real sympathy for Superman because of just small sequences. There's 30 minutes worth, but they spread it throughout. It's not like they just added it in. Like this is how it was supposed to be.
And honestly, I feel like Zack Snyder talked about how he asked Christopher Nolan permission to make Batman a villain.
Yeah.
But I feel like in the theatrical version, we see Superman portrayed as the villain and Batman as the hero with a broken moral code.
Exactly.
But in this, I feel like it's the other way around. Superman is like the misunderstood hero, and Batman is the villain.
Yeah.
I feel like this is exactly what Zack Snyder meant the movie to be, and someone just completely like.
Chopped it up.
Yeah. So all around, what would we give this out of 1 out of 10?
Man, I'm gonna go with a 9. I think 9.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth that. I think it's worthy of that.
Like at first I said 8 for like the theatrical, but this definitely took it to another
adds
level.
a whole point, and I feel the same way actually. What about you?
I feel like if the theatrical version is more like a 7, 7.5, this is definitely like an 8, 8.5.
Yeah, absolutely. And for me, I gave it an 8.5. This is a 9.5 for me. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to tell people that this is a different experience. But if you've seen the movie and you did not like it, this is not going to change anything because the tone is not any different. There are a lot more comedic moments. There's a lot more explanations for holes, but definitely give it a chance. The Ultimate Edition, Batman vs. Superman. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Jonathan. And we'll be back. Peace, everybody.